Ladies and gentlemen, this is Prizers TV. I say this is Prizers TV, and I am here once more. I'm here because there is one important information that I brought to you today, and this information makes me to be happy. Believe me, within this week, I have been one of the happiest person on YouTube because most of the things that is happening in Southeast is actually making me to be happy. If I tell you that this is 3 o'clock in the afternoon, which is 3 p.m., and I have not taken breakfast, you will not believe me. And the reason is simple, is because of happiness, you know. Well, not only that the reason, but it contributed to it anyway. So let's not forget about why we are here. So we are here because there is amazing development that has occurred in Anambra State, and that thing is this cable bridge. Now, by looking at the flyover bridge, you will know that the flyover bridge has already finished for a long time. What remains is only asphalt. But Soludo said no, that he is not going to leave it like that. He came up with this idea to build what we call cable bridge tower. This tower is known as cable bridge tower, and it looks beautiful. Any country, anywhere you see a bridge with a beautiful cable bridge tower, it beautifies the environment, brings light to the city, and makes everything to be modern. And this is the first time I'm seeing something like this in Nigeria. Lagos has something similar, but not exactly like what Soludo is trying to do. Because the type Lagos has is closed one, is something like this. This one is beautiful as well, but not as the one Soludo is doing. Look at the one Soludo is doing. This is mind-blowing. And when I check out what Soludo is doing in Anambra State, my heart began to fill with joy. There are so many things Soludo has done in Anambra State in just a period of 2 years or 3 years. And when you look at them, they marvel you. This one is a surprise to everybody. Nobody expected that Soludo wants to build something like this. After giving Anambra State the best road ever, which is here, the boulevard, and this new city, the government house, look at how it is. When Soludo came into office, there was nothing like this. This place was not like this. Look at how everybody now is coming out to take pictures. Look, is here not beautiful? See Anambra State. This is unbelievable. I've never expected that things like this will come so soon in Anambra State. And Soludo did not stop there. He went ahead to build one of the most beautiful fun cities in the world. I'm not saying in Africa, no, in the world. This fun city, I have never seen any fun city as beautiful as this. This is not by me praising Soludo, no. If you go to Europe, fun cities are not as clean as this. You see how clean this one is? You see? Pure. The water blue. Everything beautiful. I have seen many fun cities, both in Nigeria, in Europe, many places. I've also seen pictures in Dubai, a lot. But if you ask me, there is no other fun city that you can bring to Anambra State for them to like than this one. This is the type of fun city that our people will like best, based on the color, the design, the artwork here, where children can be and be viewing, drawing, painting, and so on and so forth. Everything shining, different colors, yellow, blue, black, everything. This is a marvelous job. And each time I look at this fun city, I say, this man is very smart. For him to come with this fun city that looks this way, it means that he knows what he's doing. And believe me, since he opened this place has been busy 24/7. Each time you come here, you see people swimming, watching movies. This is like a market. He make profit from it. He brings development, brings employment, and make profit. Our people have been crying for a long time, accusing our governors, saying our governors need to beautify our place. We need good environment. We need airports. We need good roads. We need good governors. All of a sudden, boom! God heard our cry. Governors doing marvelous things that even they are doing the one that nobody sent them to do. Why am I saying that? I'm saying that because if you check this roundabout, nobody expected that Soludo is going to build this roundabout after tiling the road. He built the roundabout, put tower, one of the most beautiful towers in Igbo land. When people are talking about that one, he came up with another one, which is this one. This is the tallest tower in Oka right now. During the night, this place will turn on and the light will be shining everywhere. Any place you are, staying at Oka, you will be seeing this light. During the night, this is how the place looks. Beautiful, right? This is amazing. It's amazing. Now, and Oka has always had something like this. If you remember, this place is used as a logo for Oka. When they are doing Anambra Broadcasting Service news, they use this artificial tower to do it. But this is old one. Soludo has come to do a modern one. And the modern one Soludo is doing has nothing in comparison with the old one. I believe when Soludo finished this, this is going to be the new logo, iconic picture, image of Anambra State. And I love it. Now, let's go and see how Soludo is building this iconic bridge tower. And you are going to be marveled. Well, let's start from the ground because we have all the images. The ground is this way. This thing has nothing to do with the bridge. So it is not contributing any weight to the bridge or removing any weight from the bridge. Therefore, it is a good idea because it's not going to damage the bridge. Instead, it is going to beautify the bridge. So let's continue. So the foundation looks this way with big concrete here, solid one. And if we continue, we see the upper side is attached to the bridge, but it is not hanged on the bridge. So the bridge is not carrying the weight. Now, what the bridge is doing is to hold it from shaking. If you check here, it is welded to the iron that is attached to the bridge, and it continues that way. When we come here, we see the same foundation. People are still working here 247. But the majority of the work going on over there now is on this tower, the cable tower. The cable tower, which is going to beautify this place, is where the work is going on. This crane you see is to lift the tower and so on and so forth. As we proceed, you are going to see towers, many towers that are going to be hung on top of this one and the second one as well, which is at the other side. So looking it from the down, this is what you see. This is not the end of it. It is still going higher and higher. So this is it. As I told you, this is not the end of it. But I just want to show you how everything is going on over there. Here we are on top of the bridge. You can see people working here. This is the step they used to climb, because when they climb there, you see the space that is open. Here is from where the workers climb from the inside, and they walk through the inside and get everything fitted through the inside. Therefore, these places will remain open for a very long time until the tower is finished. Now, we are still the same place where they are working, and you see people, this is the welding machine and so on and so forth over there. Seeing it from the ground, this is what it is, because there are two fingers, one by my left and the other one by my right, as it is over there. The same fingers, if we come down here, we'll see it, one by my left, which is this one, and another one by my right. Now, let's continue going, because we have a lot of image about it to show you how this place is actually going to look, because it is going to be beautiful. It is going to be beautiful. Now, if you remember, we told you that the height is going to be much higher than what you are seeing. Now, look at what are going to be hanged there still. One by my left, two by my right, and the far right still have the third one and the fourth one. They are all going on top of this cable bridge tower. And when they are all on top, imagine how tall this thing is going to be. Believe me, it is going to be marvelous. It's going to be marvelous. Therefore, now it has 2 more, and it still has 4 remaining on the ground. Those 4 on the ground will make this place to be very tall. And from there, Soludo will hang the wire, and we see how everything will go from there. Now, but if you know, apart from this work that Soludo is doing other works around Oka and Ekulobia as well. What we are seeing here is at Ekulobia. This is Ekulobia New Bus Terminal. Beautiful, right? This is very nice. Very nice. Another one is the Oka Mall. This Oka Mall, which I have talked about, is the only mall that I see that is not as standard as what Soludo used to do. Because you can't compare this with other work of Soludo. But at least Oka will have a mall that is very big and very wide. Soludo is also doing a very nice work over there, which is very nice thing. Believe me, when I check about what the governors in Igbo land are doing now, I'm surprised. Now, and you would wonder, from where did Soludo see all these things he's doing, especially the bridge tower? Well, Soludo is not the only government, or Soludo's government is not the only government that is beautifying bridges. If you check here, Tanzanian bridge is also being beautified with something similar to that. But the one Soludo is doing is going to be much more beautiful than what Tanzania has. Believe me. Although Tanzania also has another one that is one pole, like Soludo's own, which is this one. It looks beautiful. But based on what Soludo, the way the pillars of the towers Soludo is building looks and how straight they are, I have already calculated that Soludo's tower is going to beat what you are seeing here. What you are seeing here. Look at the type of tower Soludo is building. This, when it's finished, Equilobia will turn completely to a big city. Now, and after watching all this, I became amazed. And while going through all these things and seeing other towers that they have around the world, how towers elevate development in the state, I began to think that Soludo is actually building this tower for a reason. And that reason is very clear. When Soludo came into power, he promised a lot of things to beautify Anambra State. He even said that he is going to turn Anambra to Taiwan and Dubai, which people laughed at him. Now, if you look at this bridge, look at it very well. This one is known as Taipei City Bridge in Taiwan. Are you sure that Soludo is not copying Taipei City Bridge in Taiwan? If he copied from here, that would be a beautiful thing. At least he has done one part of Taiwan. I mean it. If he promised Japan and Taiwan or Dubai and Taiwan, and he built the bridge of Taiwan, he has tried. And this bridge is Taipei City. I began to suspect that Soludo is copying Taiwan. Believe me, what Soludo is building is similar to this when completed. And this is the symbol of Taiwan. Right? Now, I can't say it is Dubai because Dubai has two bridges. One is this one we are seeing here. This one is known as Safa Bridge, Dubai. The one Soludo is building is not this one. And Dubai has another one, which looks this way. This one is known as Tolerance Bridge in Dubai. I do not think that Soludo is building this one either. But if you ask me, I will say that what Soludo is building is this. And if he finish it and get at least 80% similar to this, I mean the tower, I will bow for Soludo. Believe me. This means that Southeast governors have tastes. The jobs these people are giving to us, they are not small jobs. What Soludo is doing in Anambra State is not easy. If actually he finished this Equilobia Tower to look like Taiwan, as he said during election, then it means this is a surprise. Now, and for you to see that this is going to be a cable bridge, this here where we are located, if you check very well, you will see some fingers here. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers. And remember, another one is going on top. This is actually where the cables are going to be connected. You see, if you go to Equilobia, this thing is mounted this way. And the fingers we are talking about will actually hold something like this. These are the fingers. This one is double. The Soludo's fingers are going to be singles, meaning one line. That is exactly what you saw there that I counted, that those things are going to be the fingers of the bridge, right? Which is this. These are the fingers. So after seeing all these things, I'm filled with joy because of what our governors in the Southeast are doing. And Soludo is doing a marvelous work by trying to do something that nobody has ever done. And if we finish it, it becomes a history. And history that is going to last forever. Although Anambra State has a tower, which is this one, but what Soludo is building, what he is building, has nothing to compare with this. As I said earlier, this one is going to be child play when what Soludo is building is completed. Therefore, the Taiwan or Dubai, which Soludo promised when he was doing campaign, is actually gradually coming to reality because he's going to give Taiwan bridge. Okay, 2 weeks ago, I watched a video where Soludo and P2B were accusing each other, and P2B was laughing at Soludo that he did promise and fail, that he promised Anambra, Taiwan, and Dubai. That if he cannot deliver Dubai and Taiwan, it means Soludo has failed, and he can never deliver Dubai and Taiwan. He cannot even deliver part of them. At least, maybe that is the reason Soludo is building part of Taiwan. I do not know, because I have watched that video. The video is very, very funny. If you have not watched it, go and watch it. But based on what I see here, this bridge Soludo is building is actually looking like the bridge they have in Taiwan. And if we finish it, that will be a beautiful thing. So I don't want to make this video too long. I just want to come and show you that Soludo is building a bridge or constructing a bridge that looks like Taipei City Bridge in Taiwan, and it looks amazing. And many people have been talking about the Ekulobia Bridge. Why hasn't it finished? Why hasn't it finished? Now you know the reason it has not been finished. Soludo is beautifying it. Otherwise, look at Ekulobia Bridge, how it is. It has been tied, everything is almost done. It only remains to be marked and painted and so on and so forth. This is on top of the bridge. What remains here? Nothing. If it was not because of these poles, which are the towers that he is mounting, believe me, 2 days someone will come and mark here and demarcate the road, and the place could be open for everybody, right? But there is something I want to talk about. You see what is here? This is a new tower that Soludo is also building very close to the bridge. You see this tower here? But I did not come here to talk about this tower. I come to talk about the bridge cable, the tower of the bridge cable, not the one at the roundabout. Otherwise, Soludo is building another beautiful tower here. But I don't want to mention it because that is not the reason I'm here. I am not going to talk about many things at the same time. No. Although Soludo is also building a Columbia Township stadium, which I do not want to talk much, but since I'm here and it appear here, then I show you a little bit how the place look and so on and so forth. But I'm not going to talk about it. And also, if you remember, there is a beautiful tower, which I know that Anambra State like tower. Because, do you remember, when Obiano built airport, he built the most beautiful tower in Africa. This Anambra International Airport Tower is the most beautiful tower in Africa I have ever seen. Look at it. If you can remember, he was building the airport and building the tower at the same time. The tower was completed before the airport. I mean the airport terminal. And what I love best about the airport, which is this one, is the tower. And when I'm talking about this tower, I began to see many towers in Anambra State. Soludo is building tower. There was tower in Anambra State before, tower up and down. I was like, wow, everything in Anambra State looks like tower. See this one, see this one, see this one. This is Ekweme Square. See this one. This one is roundabout at Onisha. And see this one that I showed you earlier. This one is the one that is building at Ekulobia. Everything in Anambra State is done with tower. And if you go to the same Ekulobia, which I showed you earlier, there is another tower at Ekulobia. See tower here. And Soludo is building another tower again at Ekulobia, which I say that I'm not going to talk about because I don't want to talk about tower every time, right? But it is very beautiful. The one he's doing at Ekulobia as well is very beautiful. You have seen that Soludo is building a tower that looks like Taipei Cable Bridge Tower in Taiwan. And if Soludo finish the one he's doing here, that he targets it to look like this, it may even beat the one in Taiwan. And I am very happy to see all this competition that the governors in Southeast are doing, because what they are doing is competing within each other and promising unimaginable and try to fulfill them, and also try to do things they never promised. Soludo never promised anybody that he's going to build tower here, especially this cable tower. By the way, he is constructing a new tower in Aguleri, so nobody expected this. But competition and promise that he wants to beautify Anambra State, he decided to do extra. This is an extra. I believe that even people did not expect this tower. And when this tower is done, it is going to be a logo, iconic logo of Anambra State. Mark my word. As I told you earlier, if you check very well here, oh, I could not zoom it, but I wanted to show something, but the image went, so that's no problem. We have almost finished. So since I don't have much to say and I do not want the video to be too long, what I wanted to talk is about a finger. This finger here, there is another pillar that has it, which is where Soludo is going to hang the fingers, which I wanted to show. Yeah, it is this one. This one also has it, right? Then I wanted to show it. Okay, it is this one. This one also has it. If you check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers here, you can see it very well, right? So if Soludo finish this, believe me, this is going to be mind-blowing. It is going to be mind-blowing, and I love it. And right from the time I saw this bridge, I was in love with the bridge. Then there had not been so many developments like what you see here, and because what you see here is the Ekulobia bus terminal, while the other tower that I was talking about is right at my left here. If you check very well, which I said that I'm not going to talk about, is, I don't know whether you can see it, yes, a little bit. At the far here, by my right, I mean, is where the tower is located. And there are so many projects going on here. And another thing that I love so much about Soludo is what I'm going to talk about now. You see this place you see here? This place is known as Walkways. Soludo is actually building walkways so that people who are working here will not have to walk on the main road. Here will be something like a garden or maybe park. But if you check, I've seen it in many places. Soludo is doing walkways. See it here. This is known as walkways or pedestrian road, as it is called in Nigeria. See it. So that people will not have to walk here. Soludo is doing a marvelous job. When you see a good governor who wants to work, is when you see all these things, these details. You see these small details that you see a governor is building walkways. The walkway is different from the garden and so on and so forth. This is why I hate talking about road in Imo State. Imo State road does not have walkways. That 50% of road in Imo. No. Imo State does not have single. When you see beautiful road in Imo State, center, or the center, there is no walkway. Everybody is walking on the street, on the main road. Then, if you do it like that, but if you check Anambra State, look, I cannot see it here, but if you check Anambra State, look at it. Here is walkways. This place is made for pedestrian. This place you see. But a governor who does not want to do a proper job or who don't want to do job, you call him that the road is bad. Okay, your road is bad. Okay, 2 days he come, he tie all these places, and he will leave this thing. Because this, apart from making the road to last longer and beautify the place, is actually needed, so that people who are walking around here will feel safe from the cars. Otherwise, you will be walking and be looking back, to make sure that keke or nobody is going to knock you down. Imo State does not have it. Look at what I mean. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. Check my left here. You see walkways here. But look at what this person is doing. This man is walking on the road, which is the shoulder, where there is walkway for him. Look at the other people far end there. They are walking on the walkway, rightly. And you see motorcycle here. This motorcycle may hit this man. Let me show you what I'm talking about, because you see what I'm talking about is this. There is somebody coming with a motorcycle here, and this man is walking. This motorcycle may hit this man. And this car also coming here is danger to him. He's supposed to walk like these people. But is he doing so? No, he did not. If something like that happened, who would you blame? Government? No, not the government. Why I would blame government if it is in Imo State that the government don't do walkways? If I had the image of Imo State, I would have shown it to you. You will see beautiful road, but everybody is walking here. Everybody, because there is no provision made for pedestrians. But Soludo is not doing that. Soludo is doing a proper work, proper job, how it is supposed to be done. When I see job like that and work like that, I just know that the person wants to work. Look at what Soludo is doing. Look at what he's doing. This thing is new. Maybe it's just 2 days ago. Some of the pictures don't have them. Look at it. Here he's going to pave here. Here may be garden. This shows that he wants to work. A good governor works like that. Somebody who wants to work. Not governors that come to do work just because he is doing work. No. You have to do work that will last. Think about people who are passing there. If people are here and the cars are here, where are people going to stay? If cars are here filled up, where are people going to stand? At least they will climb here and stand here and walk through here to where they are going to. But if you have a governor that don't make provision for this, he's not doing it because he loves what he's doing. He's not doing it for him to get the credit. No, he's doing it because if he don't do it, people will protest. And this is why when I see road in Anambra State, Enugu State, Abia State, my heart fills with joy, because this shows that these people love what they are doing. And the Ebonyi State as well. But when you go to Imo State, the type of road you will see there, you begin to ask, is anybody forcing the governor to do the road? How would the governor do road without pedestrian road? This is unimaginable. And when I see Soludo doing it, I say, thank you, Soludo, you are doing a great job. Apart from copying the Tape Bridge. Which is good, okay? Copy them, because this is your promise. Well, I don't want to make this video too long. I will stop here, because what Soludo is doing is marvelous, and it is something that we never expected. The reason I brought the attention to you is that you will not see this one day and say, where is this? What is happening? Then you have known what it is. And it will challenge Taiwan and Japan. Thank you very much for watching, and see you tomorrow.